If you're a cash practice owner, I'm going to show you the entire system that we use with our clients to generate 7 to 10 new cash paying patients every 45 days. Now, what most people are going to tell you to do, and probably the hardest thing to do for generating cash patients, is not only using manual efforts that just won't scale unless you continue to work more hours, but workshops that aren't even going to fill themselves up, word of mouth that isn't controllable from patients who probably already paid insurance. It's very hard to convince their friends to pay cash, or even physicians who you take out to lunch and then they forget about you. Now, let's say you did all that, you got your first couple of patients. Now you should be graduating to a system that reliably and predictably puts new cash paying patients on your eval calendar every single week. So you tried Google ads, but that just competes with everyone else for the same bottom 3% on the market. Or you're even just selling physical therapy, where people already believe in physical therapy as an insurance-based model. So you listen to the gurus and the agencies, and they told you that it's just math plus lead volume. Now, this is good, but it's not what's going to get you reliably and predictably 250 to 100K a month, or even 25K per month. So you spend more on ads, you still have a low show up rate, and leads that are showing up only have curiosity and they weren't built to generate conversions. So now you're stuck in commodity pricing, which means that you now have longer sales processes trying to convince them to pay cash. When instead, what is the best is money math plus more leads plus pre-sold patients. So that means you can spend more on ads profitably. They have a higher intent to actually show up to your evals, and people show up ready to make a decision, not ready to think about it, which means that they already understand and are educated on the value that you bring and why paying cash is the better option. Plus, they already know why they should be working with you because you feel like the best option to them. Now, this works in a really, really simple way. This is what we do. We go through a few phases, and the first one is the market research phase, because we don't want to convince anyone to work with us. We want to attract the right person into our clinic, which means that after we do our market research, we need a high intent offer based around our ideal audience. And that means that we have to get them excited to show up. So a high intent offer is going to get them excited to show up and get whatever it is that we are offering them, which means that they're going to tell their friends because they already see the value in it. Now, we use authority ads because they should see why you are the best provider before the eval even starts. So you don't have to educate them during the sales process. And we pair this with one-on-one positioning, which means that this shows them why you are the better and best option to being the local provider in the area. Now, we group this all together with what we call situational messaging. Now, everything that we just described makes it feel like this is what they've been missing. This feels like it was made exactly for them. Whether you know their problems better, you understand how to solve it in a simpler and more certain way, no matter what it is, this makes it feel like it was made specifically for them. So now they want to reach out to talk to you. And then we add everything together in what we call pouring concrete, which means that we have a back selling system to make sure that they don't forget about you, on top of making sure that this entire system runs when you just want a vacation. So the math behind getting to 25K per month and beyond is this. And this is based on real numbers for what we see with a 25K a month PT client. So he has a cost per qualified lead at $20 to $30, and 30% of those convert to evals, which means that he's paying $60 to $90 for someone to book an eval with them, a qualified eval, that is. Now, 80% of those evals show up because we have a pouring concrete system that gets them to stay excited in booking that eval, so that when they book an eval, they stay excited and want to show up. So now the cost per shown evals is around $75 to $112. Now, let's just say that on the low end, 25% of those convert to a plan of care, which is the low end of the conversion side. Now you're only paying $300 to $450 for every new $2,500 plus plan of care patient that you sign, which now means that you have an 8x to 5x return on your ad spend. And let's say these numbers aren't perfect. Now this fluctuates. Now this is a very dialed in system and we're looking to scale this. So even if these numbers aren't perfect, you should still see a 3 to 4x return on your ad spend. And we use Facebook and Instagram ads paired with the Meta Andromeda update because this gives us full control over cash paying demand. This captures 97% more of your market, which means that people who already don't know what they're looking for become educated from you. So you become the authority and who they want to listen to. So when they are ready to convert, and we can engineer that inside of our system, that they choose you over everyone else. This also means that you can control people who pay cash, and you can get people to see why they should be working with you, as opposed to running Google ads for people who are just going on Google My Business profiles and websites looking for the cheapest copay. And this only captures people who already know everything. They know about insurance, they know about physical therapy, they know their problem, which is only 3% of the entire market. So now you have to hope that they choose you over any website or Google My Business profile. So if you want this entire system installed into your business with a guarantee of 7 to 10 new cash paying patients every 45 days, there's going to be a link down below to talk one-on-one with me, not with the sales rep, not with any member of my team, but me specifically, because I want to break down your business and figure out where exactly your cash paying patients are coming from and where you could be missing out on revenue for your clinic already. So if you want to see exactly how this would work for your business and get an entire business breakdown for it to show you exactly how to start attracting more cash paying patients, then click the link below and go one-on-one call with me.